Shalom, Barakati Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh. All praises and glories definitely do, especially in the times we're living in. Much respect to the apostles and others of Great Millstone, and to all the brothers out there doing the work. I say Shalom. All right, back for another lesson, and we're going to title this, Thy Reward Shall Be Upon Thy Own Head. What are we talking about? Esau, Edom, the white man. All right. And we're going to start out with an introduction, of course, and then we're going to get into the lesson. All right. So again, the title is Thy Reward Shall Be Upon Thy Own Head. All right. So America came in to being through violence, okay? And she's going to go out the same way, all right? America, Babylon the Great. And she's all over the scriptures, people. You're not going to find the word America, but you don't need to. America is totally described in the scriptures, all right? And many Edomite scholars know that, all right? But again, this isn't taught to you in the churches, all right? So, sit back, relax, got a pencil and paper, sit down, write the scriptures down, go over them yourselves, all right? So, anyway, without further ado, let's get into this lesson, all right? Because we're going to have several parts here. All right, so we're going to start here in Revelations 18 and 20. All right, as part of the introduction, all right, to the lesson. All right, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. Who's that talking about? Well, that's talking about us that make these videos and go out there and street teach. Okay, we the prophets, the elders, all right, which goes back starting with Abba Bibbins, all right, and One West, and then those men that came under him, all right, and then the elders that we have today. You understand? And the prophets that come under them. All right? Such as myself and many other brothers. Okay? That make these lessons and go out there and street teach to bring you this truth. Because again, you're not getting it from anywhere. You're not getting it from the media. You're not getting it from your churches. You're not getting it from your politicians. You're not getting it from the television sets. Do you understand, people? All right? There's that crying in the streets for that wine. That wine is the truth. You understand? All right. So, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets. That's us. For the God power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, have avenged you honor. Again, the Lord has intervened on our behalf. Okay? As he said he would, all right? And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city, Babylon, this is talking about America, Babylon the Great, be thrown down and shall be found no more at all. Now that ultimate destruction will take place when the Lord sends that final ultimate plague, of the ICBMs, the intercontinental ballistic missiles, that nuclear fire. Plus, you'll have that concentrated laser fire from the chariots. All right? So, again, why with violence? That's how America came in. All right? How did America get everything? She stole it. These Edomites, they stole everything. They got it through their blessing, the sword, through violence, bloodshed. Let's go to St. John's. All right? Let's go to St. John's 10:10. The thief, right? The thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. As into what? To commit rape, rob, murderous genocide. You understand that? The same way they got Europe, they came here and took America down. You people understand that? America is not founded on Christian principles. It's founded on the stealing of the lands of the northern kingdom of Israelites, the 10 Indian tribes, all right? Removing the landmarks, right? Murderous genocide, people. Rape, robbery, all right? The house thief cometh but to steal, kill, and destroy. See that? But they put a title to themselves, calling themselves Christians. That's like somebody doing that to you, and then, of course, you know, hundreds of years later, they want to say that they're sorry. Well, that's them, right? That describes them, right? And that's not all of them, because a lot of them won't say they're sorry. All right? Because they're proud. They're pride. All right? They're prideful. They're proud of doing that evil and wickedness. Then a lot of them will turn around and say, well, that wasn't me. That was my forefathers. And they don't understand that they are their forefathers come back in the regeneration, which is biblical. Regeneration, reincarnation, that's all biblical. Okay? So they don't understand. Because again, these are not their scriptures. These scriptures are for us, for the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up 12 tribes of Israel, and not for all of us. 2/3 of our people cannot come into this council of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right? So anyway, so the thief cometh not but to steal, kill, and destroy. That's what this man's all about, death and destruction. That's what he represents, all right? He's what? He's that man of sin, the son of perdition, which means destruction. He's the wicked, okay? And that you're going to see many other things here, all right? He's the dragon. He's the, the old serpent, the devil, and Satan. Now, am I saying these things? No, this is the way he is described by the Heavenly Father via his son, Yahushua, all right? Heavenly Father is Yahweh, his son is Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right? All right, so I am come that they might have life. Who might have life? The Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American that make up 12 tribes, and that they might have it more abundantly. That's why Yahushua died and bled on the cross for us, for his people, not the world. That world it's talking about, John 3:16, is talking about the world of Israelites. All right? All right. Let's jump to Jeremiah. Let's jump to Jeremiah 28. I guess around the 8th verse. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms. Is not America, Babylon, a great kingdom? Great empire? Yeah. Yeah, it has been. All right? You got to give it its props. Regardless that it came through violence and wickedness, righteous dealings, injuries, riches got by the sea. All right? Regardless of those things. Great kingdom, right? So, again, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. And what are those pestilences? Those are your plagues, your viruses, all right, which the Lord always sends prior to the actual destruction, all right, of that particular kingdom, all right? Okay, so all kingdoms come in violently, all kingdoms go out violently. America, Babylon the Great will be no different, all right? Let's move on. Let's go to Psalms 140. Deliver me, O Lord, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man. See that? We're not talking about some spiritual entity, okay, who is Satan, who's actually an angel on the left-hand side of the Heavenly Father. Nor are we talking about, some guy in a red suit with two horns, a tail and a pitchfork, okay? No, we're talking about Esau, Edom, the white man. That is your dragon. That is the old serpent, the devil, and Satan. You people just need to know what the etymology of words mean. Devil simply means deceiver, false accuser, slanderer. Satan means adversary, as in the human counterpart here on the earth to the spiritual entity Satan. You understand? Okay? You understand? Old serpent, the old serpent and the dragon are interchangeable. You understand that? All right, which goes back to the Roman Empire. Okay? The fourth and last beast. In America, Babylon the Great is the last leg and extension. She is the eighth head of the Edomite beast system. The eighth and final head. There's no ninth head. There's nothing after America, Babylon the Great. What comes in after America, Babylon the Great is destroyed, is our kingdom. Yahushai's kingdom. And we Israelites, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are co-heirs to that kingdom. We are joint heirs with Yahushai, pursuant to Romans 8:17. All right? So, and we're at the end of this man's kingdom. All right? Again, the word end, all right, is synonymous with Esau. Because what does the prophecy say? All right? Esau is the end of the world. All right? Give me a minute. All right, this is 2nd Ezra 6:9. For Esau is the end of the world. That word world there is 165 in the Bible Concordance. It's aeon. It means the ending of an age. All right? So, for Esau is the end of the age. That's how that would read. All right? The end of his era, rulership, kingdom. You understand? And Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And who's Jacob? Who are the descendants of Jacob? Us, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. And if you think for one moment that he doesn't know that, he does. Okay? That's why you have been made the face of, this Crown Royal 19. Okay? And that's why you've been made the face of it. Okay? And it's why what? It's why they're coming, down on you. All right? All right? What do we read in Revelations? What do you read in Revelations 12:12? Therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. That would be us, the ones that have this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding of the scriptures. So we're rejoicing, and that's, where we're supposed to be, rejoicing, because we see everything playing out. We're just living out the prophecies. All right? Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, right? This is talking about the people, the masses. For the devil, again, not somebody in a red suit with two horns, a tail, and a pitchfork. No, it's talking about Esau, Edom, the white man, is come down onto you having great wrath. Because what? Because he knows he have but a short time. You see that? You understand? And who's he going to come after? And the dragon is talking about Esau and his military, all right, was wroth, angry with the woman. The woman represents Israel, the Israelites, the 12 tribes, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, with the Negro, Latino, Native American, which keep the commandments of the God power, Yahushai, and have what? The testimony of Yahushai, the Mashiach. You see that? We have this truth, wisdom, knowledge, understanding. You get it? You see it? All right, we'll be right back with part 2. Shalom.